just dropped these two strangers off in the middle of the wilderness. These two guys have their entire lives.
Nice to meet you, man.
Every day, the two of you survive in this.
Hope you bought enough money, man. We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that camera down. Let's make you guys millionaires.
He's gonna be poor by the time. I'm Hayes. Hayes, I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you, man.
Grizz? Yeah. All right, you're gonna be my best friend.
Now, these guys receive $10,000 limit being how long they means they could win unlimited.
Here, we're both multi-millionaires. We are trying to survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
They gathered wood and went through their
approximately 5 days worth of food.
Looks like a change of clothes and one fire starter.
Let's see if we can get a fire going.
Oh, we are good. Let's make beds out of wood, but at least we won't freeze to death tonight.
Day 2.
And in the morning, $10,000.
Hey, it's cold.
It's been 24 at 10 grand.
You're
not gonna ask? Okay, just look up. We're to drop $10,000.
There's $10,000
in a parachuted briefcase.
Catch it, don't catch it.
This is crazy. For the end of this video.
And on top of that money, be careful, shoot it up in the air, then chop away with the money you've won.
So how long?
$6 million for the year is crazy.
Split this in two. You get this.
Yes. Screw each other over.
But later in this video, that plan doesn't exactly.
But I need to steal that flare gun. I just be a dad again.
If you fire that flare, I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy. Ready to get rich?
Day 3, you could say the boys were pretty tired. So after another time building their shelter,
gonna use them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal. I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Here's a section that we're working on. Poles. We get to use the parachute. We're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
The reason we leave and fail this challenge. Cut this for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water.
I would feel safe boiling
that stuff is full of bacteria and parasites.
Ooh, just a touch of this.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles up because it's cold.
This is like the 3rd day in a row. It's been so cold. If it rained right now,
$10,000.
And it wasn't just the freezing
We're at the end of our supplies. Pretty fast. Which sounds so much nicer.
2 days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
Jerky this morning, and that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food. These are Greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess. Yeah.
It was clear by this point, but lucky for them, I had a surprise waiting for them. 10 days. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
I'm nervous, dude.
To celebrate day 10, we have tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 everything you would need to fish. All of this prize money. You want some beef jerky?
Yes.
Don't eat it yet.
Absolutely. Oh, coffee.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would
50
need.
grand.
They don't take this deal. I mean, they're means to make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50
Talk to him
grand.
now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Next 60
All right,
seconds,
Jimmy.
I'll throw in 2 feasible bars.
Yes.
59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile of food.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food with it. Thank you!
It was definitely a deal we had to say yes to, but that week college tuition. I still can't believe it every time this money
We'll
falls out
feed
of
them
this
for 10 days. But if they want to survive
officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the
Why have they
wilderness.
not caught fish? Well, what we really need is a moving water that we
Rambling
can
on
fish
about his
in.
kids.
And my 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either.
Dad.
What is this? This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is fish in here. Dude, look at this. It's like a...
And shelter.
And after another few days full of a surprise
At least now we have a
and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
always up earlier.
We're gathering up the
And then we balance them together into an A-frame shape.
No, it's all right. I'm glad I broke your fall.
Sorry.
All right, so once they got the structure back up, they stayed putting their finishing touch and built a fishing dock to help them catch more food.
And now all we got to do is catch a fish, right?
And as good as this was, without sleeping bags.
On a really cold night, no sleeping bag.
So I think I knew what my next offer was. Deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound? Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them. How's it going, boys?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this. Which puts you guys at $140,000. Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. You can either give me $10,000 for that red, and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times. Take it out.
Yeah, we should look at it.
Yeah, check them out.
Hang on, I just gotta do
Actually
this.
used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast.
Yeah.
Highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this without anything, we've adapted to it. We're doing pretty well in these low temperatures. I would love to
I sleep closer to Grizz than I do my wife.
Actually, you gonna say no to both?
Yeah, so I think...
agreed.
Wow, not even a single sleeping bag. The boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't rainy days. The boys got into a bit of a routine shelter and try to catch fish, which wasn't for them.
We got some guts to cast them out and hold the creek.
Day after day of
Check the lines, see if any catfish
wind
are
in their sails.
Oh, Grizz!
Or whatever nature was.
What is that? Can I eat it? First fish. I think I'm gonna charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some
This is
American
the first
style
thing
nuggets.
that we've caught out
which
here
is
is insane. we're happy to have it.
This is
And
what I would call delicious. Fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would.
It's excellent.
It's really, this is just like
Fish
amazing.
like this, we can easily stay for a
$6
year.
million.
bro.
Good night. And on day 28, bed system in their new shelter.
1, 2, side rails going down. Nice. Behind chutes.
And after seeing their new shelter, I was starting to get worried that I was going to have
The only regret that I have.
That's honestly an L.
They were bedding right next to this creek, but that they couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
At this point, that I have with my newborn son. I also have a
How do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's going to you and he won't call you and he won't see you?
They were making us an offer. What would be something?
We spend a lot of time out here. Trying to get dropped off would be really nice.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. All right. How's it going? As a reward for surviving, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as flyers, bedding, and even books and board games. Everything costs 10 grand. This is your store?
We've won 240 grand.
Those are mosquito nets. Oh, I like the hammocks, but you know we haven't tried making them
What
out of
can you not
parachutes
make out of parachutes?
A lot.
How much?
All right, well,
wood?
that's the wood you get. I offered them literally everything they could possibly. I was beginning to think these two were secretly. You guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand.
I gotta say no.
All right. In a million years would not everything. Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to.
See you, Jimmy.
There he goes.
Stop right here. I have a special. Nolan, what does this look like? 1,000 posts to be exact. Because I'm going to be giving 1,000 random people Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally spent, and I'm giving them away to you. All you have to do, it's literally free. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel. Win one of these phones. Let's go. And so they continue. For the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money and time to catch it quickly.
I am on maybe 2 days worth of food
This
left.
creek is not productive. We gotta go to that good. That'll turn all this around.
And what they're rationing food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the fish.
It's risky wasting all these calories if we're gonna make it any further.
But after grilling what he was looking for,
Oh my God! Look at that! It's the river!
Finding this river is probably the difference between us
fortunately,
making our
he
goal.
had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and failing.
Oh no!
And if he couldn't catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the calories burned. Just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Yes! I told you it was that one!
and the luck didn't stop there.
He's gonna be so stoked! We're eating tonight!
That's awesome.
Feels like this is our first real food in ages.
But in the meantime, refuse. It's day 40. They've made over a third of a offer for them for $10,000, and I this. You're really gonna like this. You both right now.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Okay, Jimmy.
It's me! It's Daddy!
As nice as it was to see their families, the visit was also bittersweet because
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home. I do. Now.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
Yes, you need to bond with your son. You've made enough money. I need you home.
That conversation was so difficult for me. Even so,
It had all of the things that I love. It had my family. That was like a really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
Hold her and know that she was safe. It really has changed. Knowing I have my wife's support, I want to stay until I have $1 million.
Hayes and Grizz were much happier than I'd ever seen them.
Ambush!
This is perfect.
Even when something happened that would have totally drained by now, they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still a problem. Fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp, be able to float down the creek to the river.
I am building a boat. The idea is to create a frame thing can float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
Having to chomp through a whole swamp, it's worth the risk. Time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Considering the offer I was about to bring them. Hey. Bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? This thing can actually float.
You wanna try it?
It actually works.
He built a freaking boat in the woods.
Changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat with a Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my gosh.
I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is our brand new meal Zaxby's across America.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Known to man. And the cool part is every single meal comes with the world's best chicken and pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has
What is that? That's really good. It's a Zax sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to be right now that you guys have gotten your meals, Your day 50 offer.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just,
Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount.
I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life.
$40,000. I'm gonna pass on the boat.
Yes!
I'll get in.
And you have to quit. I tried.
appreciate
See you next time.
So this ship saved us $40,000.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was
Now everything is so nice and warm.
And they were looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here.
51.
I can't see that. I lost track.
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at 400 to build the Hayes and Grizzle love seat.
80% of what we're sitting on.
No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore.
This money's
But while the warmer weather was nice,
don't want
it
to get bit by
presented
that.
and rats. And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep started
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need
You want to paddle upriver into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what?
Can you check those lines while you're over there? Just asking.
Thank you for telling me once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind at this point, Hayes had reached the end of his rope and the joke.
This is not working. Obviously.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. Actually upset.
It's all right.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled the next day.
Hayes has sent me thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the last beast drop with some of our cases. This is, it's actually pretty sturdy.
And when
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Oh, those are sea trout.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
Oh, man!
I figured the
$1,000 table, Grizz!
Welcome back, buddy.
with their survival needs met and their friendship made, how long will they stay?
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
Hell, that's $35,000 each.
I pulled that.
I would feel really let down. And we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
I would stay longer for him, but I'm not happy about it.
So,
Hayes has been, he's keeping to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being the wilderness guy.
No, I knew that was gonna happen, I saw it. Oh no. Check out the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70. See what he says.
What are we gonna do with all this money?
Kind of want to talk to you about that.
Kind of ready to.
What do you think about that?
That you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of.
But if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
How's it going, boys?
How are you, buddy?
We can go over here. Let's say Hayes' days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45
How many
days.
do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about
shooting the flare.
every day.
What's up?
Grizz, you know, he wants to make $1 million. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be.
I don't want to disappoint Grizz. Thought it would be cool to come back here, where I was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz. And after that, it was like, all right, dude. I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with and that's so meaningful to me. What's right for me and my family.
Hayes got so desperate that he literally, even though it was his idea to separate it into two.
All I have to do, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. I really truly do believe that you're providing for them in a way that's going to change their lives.
I think I need
upset.
I need to be
And you've
there.
been missing your family really bad.
The money doesn't
spiraled through
the money
this
doesn't
thing.
the money doesn't matter here. Is you. And I'm sick of it.
My family needs me too, you know. Yeah.
And you're very good at, manipulating me.
That in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes for more and more money when he needed him the most.
Having gone through this experience with anyone else, I genuinely think of you like a brother. I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on. You're not letting me down.
Yeah.
Brothers and ways. Everything's got to come to an end sometimes. Let me see that flare. I owe you this. To be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long. I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
I think they shot the flare. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on them. Boys, hey, Jimmy. This is what they look like. And here's them 74 days later.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods.
Dude, I'm so ready.
Oh my God! Oh my God! After 74 days, $70,000, and in case 1,000 Samsung phones to random. So don't forget, press that subscribe button.